What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys, 5.3 is upon us, all right? And my sources tell me that 5.3 may land as soon as early tomorrow or possibly by the end of this week, all right? But it is coming to us extremely, very soon, all right? Are we ready for it? Ready or not, boys, it's coming. All right, so we're gonna recap most of what we got going on it. If I miss out on any of it, y'all let me know. All right, hit me up in the comment section below and let me know if I missed anything. But I pretty much think I got it all covered, and we're gonna go over some screenshots with you guys. Some of the screenshots I don't have are the machine guns. All right, but we will talk about that just slightly. But before we talk about the machine guns, let's talk about the phase shift. All right, the phase shift is gonna be the new active module. Now, when will you activate this? What will you use it on? Will you be using it on an Aries? All right. Can you use it on a Pursuer? Yes, of course you can. The place where it's going to be most effective, guys, is the bots that go up in the air. All right. Primarily, the Spectre will benefit from this phase shift. Now, just think about it. All right. Now, you got a Spectre that's carrying 4 Vortex. You jump up. You deliver your payload, 1-4 or all at one time. So once you're up there, now you're exposed, all right? And the Ares will catch you with his anti-control. He will lock you, and he will fire off his interior ability weapon, all right, the Retribution. And he will light you up while you're in the air, and you'll never make it to the ground, all right? You will be dead where you stand unless you have a last stand. Now, once you go up in your Spectre, okay, fire, drop your payload, okay, and hit your phase shift, you are no longer going to be able to get targeted by that Ares or any of the other bots that have quantum radar that can hit you in the air. They lose that ability. You are safe to come back down and start to look for cover while you get your next reload. I do like the phase shift. Be looking for several videos with that particular setup, okay? The other bot I think it would be good on is going to be the Raven, and we'll be talking about the Raven in just a bit as well. The Raven will go up, and it does get that 20% increase while it is in the air, okay? Or while it's got its active ability, your damage will be 20% stronger. So you can go up, deliver your payload. As soon as you get targeted, bam, you hit that phase shift. You are now safe to come back down and return to cover, all right? So I do like the phase shift. It will benefit certain bots. Will it benefit all bots? No, I don't think it will, okay? There's going to be specific ones it's going to be good for. You don't want to be giving up other active modules that you have on your other bots that are currently working for you, right? Just for the benefit of the phase shift, you will see a lot of people trying to test this out on different bots, okay? I will test it for you as much as possible and bring you back the feedback that I get on it, okay? You're going to see a lot of videos also coming out from a lot of different people. I'm just going to try to give you the best, most honest advice I can. Now, let's jump over to the machine gun. Now, the machine guns, the Molat T and the Punisher T, and of course the Punisher, the regular Punisher and the Molats, okay, those are all taking a slight delay in the time that they're going to be able to drop the payload. But you're going to get an increase in your reload time, which is 8 seconds, okay? And you get an additional, I believe, 25 or 30 rounds to drop. So it kind of balances out. I am more in favor of the 8 seconds, okay? Now remember, if you're running a speed boost with that, you will get that even faster. So keep that in mind. It is going to be a big plus. Now, you have the ability to increase your firing time. I believe it cuts it down 33%. So you're going to go from 3 seconds to 2 seconds as far as rapid fire, okay? With the additional rounds and with the grouping, you're going to do really good with those weapons. I don't think it's a nerf at all. I think a lot of y'all that are using them will like them, all right? Up to the point where I am planning to put some on a Spectre just to try it out, okay? They are cheap to upgrade. I still think it is a very prominent weapon, and I think you might start seeing just a little bit more of them in Champion League once all this new update comes out. Now, let's go ahead and jump over to the screenshots I do have, and I've shown some of these before. I just want to recap everything for you guys because, like I said, 5.3 is really close, okay? Quantum radar, all right? Quantum radar is going to be activating immediately. There is no longer the delay time of 2 seconds. Once you hit it, you got your target. Now, this has been a big problem where you activate it and you were not ready, okay, and you did not pause those 2 seconds to get your target acquired, okay, and once you activate it, now you got to wait 2 seconds, which took away what 40% of your lockdown time, trying to acquire your target. Now you lock it, you hit it, you got it. So I do like the quantum radar. I think it's a big plus. The buff that they're giving it is not really a buff, all right? They're just tweaking it and making it better. The Battleborn. Now, the Battleborn is something I'm looking forward to trying out. There are 2,500 gold. I did pick up 3 of them just because I believe it is going to be a formidable passive module. Okay. Now, when we drop in Battleborn right now, the clock starts as soon as your feet hit the ground. No longer. All right. You're going to drop with your Battleborn and you're going to take off. And if you're in an FFA or in the tail part of a regular match, you're going to keep that Battleborn until you get shot the very first time. So if you're effective in using your cover, all right, using your surroundings, okay, keeping it well hidden, not getting shot until you're ready to engage. Once you engage, you do have the reduction, okay, and it's going to be very beneficial to a lot of these bots. But you got to be able to use the structures that are around you for cover, not taking a shot at 600 meters while you're trying to come in and losing that module. So Battleborn, I believe, will be very, very, very effective, okay? But we're going to test it out really good and see where we go with it from there. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a big plus on a lot of the speed bots, okay? Now, with the speed bots, with the Pantheon bots taking their little hit and the speed bots being able to acquire this particular Battleborn, we may see a shift in the balance, all right? We're going to see a lot more speed bots on the field. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll be testing that out as well. Last Stand, guys. Last Stand will now have the indicator, okay? And you saw where we ran it on the test server. You have a red bar, which is your health bar, okay? And then towards the very end, or very bottom of it, you're going to have a deeper red, okay? Once you get to that deeper red, that is the start of the Last Stand. Now, of course, the plus side of this is you know where your enemy is at. You know what you need to do to get them into the Last Stand, to get the countdown going, so you can go ahead and pull back, regroup, get ready to engage once this Last Stand has been eliminated. Up until now, you didn't know who had Last Stand, okay? Now, that is a plus for some. Okay, the negative side to this, and I've talked about it before, is the fact that you can see that they don't have Last Stand. Okay, they can also see, that you can see that they have Last Stand. They can also see that you don't have Last Stand, okay? Which would make you a primary target in my eyes. So if I'm on the field with somebody and I see 2 bots that are full health, one I can identify that does have a Last Stand, the other guy does not have a Last Stand, guess who I'm going to target first? That's right, buddy. I know you don't have it, and you will be hunted. That's the downside of this, okay? Yes, you know who has it, but they also know that you don't. So keep that in mind, boys. The Nemesis, guys. All right. Now, while the ability is active, the speed is reduced 20%. Durability increased from 180 to 190. Now, this was, I believe, at level 8. Okay, so keep that in mind. It will go a little bit higher. Speed increase of 2 kilometers per hour. Speed increase is not all that much, but a plus is a plus. The durability as well. Okay, that extra 10K will help out. Now, the fact that its speed is reduced while it's in its ability, I don't think it needed, all right? I think the Nemesis was pretty good right where it was at already. It doesn't have the firepower that the Ares has, so I didn't think it needed to accompany the Ares in this speed reduction. That's just my opinion. Reasons for doing this, okay? This may have jumped into the Ares train along with the rest of the group, as well as the Hades as well. We'll go over the Hades in just a minute. All right, this would jump into the Ares train, thus countering the delay and the slowdown that the Ares had. By simply adding a Nemesis or 2, you'd be able to give your Ares a lot more shield time, okay? So that may be a reason why they did it. Let's go ahead and move over to the Hades, and we'll see something very, very similar, okay? While ability is active, speed reduced 20%. It also got a 10K increase in durability, and its speed increased from 52 to 53. The speed increase, you don't think you're really going to notice it at all, okay? 1 kilometer per hour is not very much. So keep that in mind. And the reason being, as well as the Hades for the Nemesis, probably try to prevent it from jumping in the train and picking up the slack for what the Ares is going to be lacking in the next coming update, okay? The Ares, 33% reduction in speed, okay? We know this was coming. And you're probably going to see a whole lot of the anti-controls coupled up with this, okay? Now, the ability cooldown, I have heard recently that it got bumped up 1 more second. Here I have it from 16 to 18 seconds. I have heard that it's going from 16 to 19. Don't quote me on that. We will not know until the update hits us, which my guess, all right? Don't quote me on this either. My guess, by tomorrow morning, we're all going to be downloading 5.3, all right? I will be at work. I will miss the first part of it, but I will be looking for videos from my fellow YouTubers to see what they got out there and be looking forward to coming home and getting on it. So is it 16 or, is it 18 or is it 19? We don't know. But we do know it is taking a significant hit in the reduction of its speed while it's in its ability. Now you're going to see a lot of speed bots coming into play. Pursuers, Blitz, Striders, Hellburners are all going to be coming in to take a piece of the Ares while he has the speed reduction. Now you're going to have anti-control. You will have a last stand. And now potentially even a Battleborn. We may see a shift in power, okay? Yes, the Ares is still going to be a formidable bot. It's still got a lot of punchy power, okay? And keep in mind, when you have all this stuff, it is for the initial engagement. A lot of times you run into people on the field, and we always talk about, when we talk about things, we match them up full on for full on. But a lot of times, you're not full on, all right? That initial engagement is gone, and by the time you encounter each other, there is time either elapsing or you're waiting for your cooldown. Maybe the Battleborn will be gone. The last stand has already been active. There's so many variables that will come into this. And the only way to get it figured out is to get it out there and test it. But I do like the head-on ability of the fast speed bots now to have the chance to get even more into that Ares shield, thus killing the train. The single Ares, we've talked about this over and over. Single Ares is not a problem. We can deal with them. We can address them. We can beat them. All right. I kill them all the time with my Pursuer, and I have been beat by speed bots, mainly the Strider, by a couple of guys out there that are very effective with them, getting into my shield and just cleaning the clock of my Ares. So, how bad will this be? We don't know yet. We'll get it. We'll test it. This is the live server. Okay. There is no going back. Will it receive another nerf later on? Possibly yes. Could it receive a buff? Possibly no. Okay, I don't see him going back up. But they may tweak this thing a little bit more if it is still the overpowered monster that it is currently in the game. The Raven, guys, while you are in your ability, which is the jump, okay, you will get a 20% damage increase, all right? Or DPS, you're going to be firing off extra damage. You couple this up with a death mark, and the Raven is a deadly adversary, okay? He will dish out a ton of damage. And you have a bot that has a resistance on it, okay? Well, he's going to counter that resistance with his damage output if you have those two particular setups on it, all right? Now, you go ahead and couple the phase shift on this. You drop your payload. You get targeted in return. You activate your phase shift, and now you disappear, all right? You have gone predator mode. They're not going to be able to target you. You're going to be able to see you. You're going to be almost slightly invisible. You're going to be transparent, okay? That you can no longer get fired on, but keep in mind, you cannot fire back while you're in your phase shift, okay? You lose the ability to fire, but that's not what it's for. The idea of the phase shift is to get you out of a pickle, okay? And if you're a jumping bot, specifically the Raven that has the second jump, okay? You jump in, you drop your payload, you activate your ability, and you jump back out, all right? I like it. We'll just have to wait and see. Lottie, I'll be waiting for some testing from you on this one. I'll be looking at your channel regularly to see how you're going to work this. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Yes, guys, Operation Gathering Storm, better known as a battle pass. The top tier or the top bracket will be the silver bracket, okay? This is free for everybody, okay? The bottom bracket will be the paid bracket. This is the gold tier, okay? And it is basically, you're going to, sorry guys, all right? You're going to pay your $15. It is a 2-month bracket. I am foreseeing anywhere between 70 to 80 potential tasks that you could be able to go through. We'll wait and see on that, okay? The goal that you're going to get in just the silver bracket is better than what you're getting right now on your daily tasks. Now, keep in mind, we are also going to keep one daily task. So you will tack up the daily tasks, all right, which will come out to equivalent to about 900 gold on top of the gold that you'll be receiving in the silver bar, okay? Now, also keep in mind, let's say you complete the silver bar, all right, and you finally decide, you know what, I think I want to buy the gold pass. So you go and purchase the gold pass. You do not go back to the very beginning and start all over again, all right? Every level that you complete, you will just go simply tap on that prize and take your purse. I am a fan of the battle pass. Simply, it's been something I've been asking for quite a while. I've been asking for a battle pass for as far back as I can remember. I have seen them in other games. I have used them in other games, and it is very beneficial to the tune of about 25 cents a day. In my opinion, it's worth it. But that's going to be a decision that each and every one of you will make on your own, okay? You will decide whether you want to get it or not. And also, in the battle pass, in the gold pass, all right, you will have the exclusive bots. And this one we have the Mad Max Griffin, okay? And then we have that special Ao-Jun that has that dragon skin, kind of looks like Godzilla almost, all right? Really neat looking bots. We've gone over them. We've seen them. And now we're getting ready to acquire them. It is coming on, boys. And okay, once we are done and we get our screen of at the end of the match, this is what it's going to look like now, or what it's supposed to look like. Okay, it'll give you your progress to your crate. It will give you your pilot's I would blank. Okay, let's jump over. Your gold, your silver, okay? Your keys, what you earned, okay? And then it'll give you your pilot skills and what you earned there, and then your the honor points, your cups. Everything is going to be on one screen instead of jumping back and forth like we were doing before. Okay, now we have it all on one screen at the end of the map. Will this make it to this update? I believe that it will, but we're going to have to wait and see. The Phantom, guys. The Phantom and the teleportability. You've seen this on the test server. You've seen it on a lot of videos. I have played it. And what is it, guys? All I can tell you is this thing was as fun to operate as the Ao-Jun was the very first time I tried it on a test server. This bot brought a whole lot of neat stuff to the game, okay? Now, why in the ability? It also has when you drop your marker, you also get a little resistance. So they tweaked that out. They found, I believe they're going to keep it at about 40%, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, okay, we'll find out what it is when it lands. But I do like the Phantom. I am looking forward to acquiring at least one for my hangar. My hangar is already filled to max capacity. I will have to add and remove things as we go. Okay, but this one, hands down, my favorite bot. Of the bots coming up, all right? Now, we haven't seen or tested the leaks yet. We've only seen it in a photo, okay? As well as the Bastion, which will be coming later on down the road. I don't know that is somehow intertwined or connected to the leech. Based on the rumors and the feedback that we've gotten about, bots not having any pilots, basically being drones, okay? And the Bastion coming in, is it going to have a group of its own drones? Are they going to be groups of leeches? Who knows? We'll find out soon enough, okay? But let's get back to the 5.3 and where we're at. The Phantom, my opinion, a must-have bot, all right? I think most of you guys will be targeting it. It does have a solid little setup with the one medium and two lights. I do like it a lot, okay? Basically the same amount of firepower as the Invader has right now. So really look forward to this one hitting the live server. This one, not so favorable about watching it hit the live server, okay? I gave my feedback on it repeatedly. It was all pretty much the same feedback. It is a big, chunky, brawly, fat, juicy, 12 Big Mac eating boy, okay? He is thick. The bots or the setups that you see on the left-hand side, which will be, the Exodus and your shorter range weapons, okay, are not going to be effective. Even the Glory at 500 meters would not be very effective. You're going to want some long range on this bad boy. You're going to want Dragoons. You're going to want Fluxes. Maybe even some trebuchets if you know got them. Smoke them if you got them, guys. That's the type of setup I see for this. Okay, this guy will need a Guardian. He will need an Ares, a Nemesis, a Hades close by to cover his backside or cover his front side, all right, when he gets targeted, because he's going to be way too slow coming in and out of that ability to set up, okay? So he's going to get targeted right away. I know if I see him on the field, I will be targeting him. The plus side, they do have the 4 heavy slots, okay? But you will not see this as a brawly setup. I wanted all 4 weapons on the go. That was my request, all right? The fact that it only had 2 and they would drop the 4, but it was in a self-lockdown mode. I didn't like the fact that I had to lock myself down in order to acquire all 4 of those weapons. It would have been nice to have this bot fire on the go, all right? He wasn't a fast bot, so he would be easy to run down by the speed bots, but I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think they could have done a lot better with this one by giving him the ability to fire on the go. Guys, this is what I have for you in the 5.3 update, which we will be getting very soon. Sometime this week, my prediction, tomorrow. Okay? Don't quote me, but yeah, I think it's going to come in tomorrow. That's my own personal opinion, gauging by what I'm seeing, gauging by the fact that they're releasing their video, which they normally release right before the update hits. So just going by that, I know it's going to be within the next 24 to 48 hours, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it out to a Friday, just in case I'm wrong about tomorrow or the day after. Anything can happen, all right? We have seen where the updates come, something goes wrong, and they delay it, and it falls back, okay? But it's not too far away from us, so be ready. Now, another thing to talk about, and you guys have been asking me a lot, okay? Will we get the 25% off again? I don't know, fellas, okay? We got it 2 updates ago, and they told us about it, and it was there, and we were ready for it, okay? In the last update, we were not supposed to get it. They said we were not going to get it. They were not going to be the 25%. Pixonic at the very last end, or at the very tail end of the update, all right, throws us a nice little curveball. Here comes the 25%. I had been hoarding my silver. I was getting ready for it. And when it did potentially land, I was more than ready for it. And that allowed me to bring my hanger completely up to par. Now, I've been doing the same thing that I always do. I run my upgrades. I let them cook on their own. I don't use any gold. I don't rush anything. I don't speed anything up, okay? And as you can see over here, I have 730 million silver already lined up. Do I think we're going to get the 25% in the 5.3? No, guys. In my honest opinion, I don't think we're going to get the 25%. I think we potentially, the next time we will see the 25%, all right, will be in the Halloween update, which I'm looking forward to. Halloween is one of my favorite seasons. Last year was a blunder, but judging the last 2 updates that we had, all right, it was extremely great, all right? They did really, really good on those updates, and I don't see Pixonic reverting to the old ways of the updates where, you know, the prizes you could win were mediocre or you were not able to acquire any prizes at all, all right? Everything that they've been giving up in these last 2 updates have been a total thumbs up. Everything's meta, and you're seeing just about everybody acquire some type of meta bot or weapon. So, hoard your silver, get ready. I don't think we're going to see it in 5.3, but don't count it out, all right? Pixonic has the ability to do what they want, when they want, because it is their game, and they're going to do what they want to with it, all right? They set the rules. We play by them. That's just the way the ball bounces. Guys, if you're new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up here. And we will be talking a lot about this 5.3 once it lands. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of the like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And if you did not like this video, guys, knock the hell out of the like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys, this is Islander signing out.